Right, now is the time to get the sub amp installed and wiring. So here we have half a gauge 52mm square cable, nice and freaking thick. Happy days. That's what you want. And then we have this Rocford Maximus for an install. Lovely bit of kit. Like that. Pop this bad boy out here. Oh, this is interesting. This is really interesting. Where's the fucking base knob? Oh, never you buy these separately, the base knobs, man. Rocford Fosgate, fucking ripping bastards, man. You pay fucking £2 grand, fucking hundreds, probably 700 quid for this fucking amplifier. Doesn't even come with a base knob. Rocford Fosgate, fucking ashamed of you. You haven't released fuck all for about 10 years and you're still charging the same shitty fucking price for your stuff. I can buy a fucking more powerful amplifier for less. What these can. Yeah, quality and whatnot. Bollocks. There's fucking plenty quality amps out there. Not just Rocford Fosgate, but hey, it doesn't matter. I'm today on a wind-up mode. Unfortunately, due to certain things and whatnot. So, but right, so what it is. We need to get the power cable to run from the front to the back. So if you pop the hood open, we see this battery. What I might do is, I've never done this before yet, but I might actually modify this box. I'm gonna cut a slot in there, notch in there, and then I'm gonna drill a hole through there, take the battery out, sink the bolt in so I can actually attach my own power cable, because it just makes sense. If I attach it there, then I can put the fuse block in there, just hang, well, kind of be there, and then send the cable like to there, if you know what I'm saying. So somewhere along there the cable is gonna have to live, or even there, I will see when I take the glove box out. So I need to take the glove box out, which shouldn't be a hard job, as long as I'm aware, as long as what I've seen. We only have 1, 2, 3 screws on the top, and then probably some on the bottom under this plastic. I don't know if I can pop it off. Yeah, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Well, basically, I will see, because I believe so. I'll just have to drop this down and see how we go. But I'm gonna do that all in a time lapse. I'm not gonna be filming. I'll just explain to you how to get into it properly. I'm gonna remove them trims, remove that trim, back seat is coming out, and then we'll be doing amp rack for the amp. Well, how to amp rack, just basically a slot where this amplifier can fit. And yeah, that's the score. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put this on the time lapse, I'm gonna strip all this business out, and then we'll go from there.
I look at what's in front of me, don't focus on the other things. I know that if I'm struggling, that only leads to a tougher me. And I need something that could challenge me, build up all my calluses, push through all their callousness. Becoming reckless, I'm ambitious and I'm restless, yeah. Was an apprentice but possessed a different engine, so I asked a lot of questions and I learned a lot of lessons, yeah. Got different weapons and I worked on my direction. direction, yeah. We gon' hike through the flames, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, cause we don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' hike through the flames, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, we don't hide from the pain. We take pride when we train, we gon' rise up and change.
Well, as per usual, the cars have got to give me problems. It's not as easy as I thought it's gonna get the freaking cable through, because I can't even get a freaking drill to drill a hole in there for the new cable to go. So I'm gonna have to go home now, pick my small drill that I have at home, like small one, and fucking I really hope so that I will be able to get it in. So I'm off home, grab my drill, and then we'll come back and hopefully I will be able to drill through all that stuff and we can get the power cable in, otherwise I am knackered. So I went home, got the drill, come back. It was really tight, so make sure you've got a drill like this or similar. That's a snap drill that I was using to drill the hole out. That's why your hands are gonna look by the end of the day. So, right, so show you where to drill. Right, so that's where the cable is gonna be going in there. So it's literally you got to cut that carpet out and get the closest possible, and you will see a little hole there where I've drilled that one. There will be, it's 2 skins there, and there is a little hole already, but you got to drill through the second part of the metal. So basically that's where it is, and it literally comes out right in the corner. It comes out right in the corner there, as you can see there. Let's see closer, look if I can. Oh my god. No, that's too much. So somewhere there, that's where the hole is. Come on, focus, focus. Yeah, like that. Unfortunately, I did try to install a grommet, but I can't. So what I'm gonna be doing is, just because of the two walls, I just basically, to protect the cable, I normally install grommets like these in the firewall, and basically cut a hole and get them through. As you can see, I already tried, but no go. So basically, what I was going to say, I forgot now. So what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be using electrician's tape, like this, rubber, and I'm going to mark it where the cable stops, and then basically just add more and more, so until it bungs up. The cable has quite a bit thick around it. I just want to be like 100% sure. So this is not the cable. You can see there's a lot of insulation around it, but I'm going to make it basically double amount of it, just so everything is cool. No problems, no nothing. I don't want that. So, right, I'm going to put this on a time lapse. I'm going to feed the cables in, out, what needs to be done. Then I'll probably install the fuse holder and remove the battery, drill through the connector like I was saying, through this part in here to get a decent connection from the battery, And that's gonna be it. Job's the good one. Happy days. So yeah, let's get down to business.
Off, cause the more I work, the more I take off. I don't lack direction, I'm never lost. Always on play, never hit pause. And I teach classes on these things. Lessons came through lyrically, but now I think it's time to be professor of the finer things, to guide the next, to try and be proactively trying things in the shadows quietly, building their own dynasty. We gon' hike through the flame, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, cause we don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' hike through the flame, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, we don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train, we gon' rise up and change.
So, before I continue with more cables, I want to show you this part. So as you can see, I drilled through the plate and it joins to there and whatnot. This one doesn't have any, what do you call it, I forgot now, fuses or anything. And basically on the other side, I shaved it out a bit, I put a nut in, tied it up, and then I filled it with a hot glue. So that went all the way around the bolt, and basically what it means is that I can now undo it and screw it back in without needing to take this off and trying to hold it from inside and blah blah blah, that sort of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to degrease all this part, shave it all down to nice copper, and then this thing is just gonna go straight on. Like so, like that. And then obviously I'm gonna cut plastic out there, and that's it. Job's a good one. And the fuse holder is just gonna be hanging there. I'm just gonna cable tie it here so it's kind of secure-ish, so it's not gonna do anything much. And that's it. That's the power cable side is gonna be done. Then I'm gonna mark all the things to wrap up the power cable. And then we will run this thing all the way across, install the ground and all the other things that I need to do. It was a pain in the ass to remove these back seats, so basically I would suggest just to remove the top part of the seat. So you fold them down, there's 2 mil, 2 there, 2 there, and then these seats just slide out. Then to remove the bottom part, clips up, and then there is 2 12 mils that are holding them into place at the back there. You kind of can't squeeze a 12 mil long socket in there, but I thought I'm just gonna take the whole freaking seat off and make my life easier that way. So this is what I have. Obviously I'm gonna tidy all this stuff up as well. And but yeah, this is it. You guys are going back on the time lapse. I'm gonna finish this part from there. So that's it done. I don't want to touch it anymore. Then we'll be wiring height to low input converter, doing the ground, doing the amp rack for the back seat, and then basically wiring things up, and that should be it. Yoo-hoo!
Yeah, I wanna build a life worth living. I wanna be rich cause I wanna be given. I feel the time keeps ticking. I wish I had more, but I'll take what's given. I just wanna pop, cause I've been working a lot. I think I deserve a shot, I think I deserve a spot. Cause it's been years on this path that I walked, and if I keep going, I pray I'll be at the top. When I dream big, yeah, I commit. Wanted this life since I was a little kid. Never thought twice, I just did what I did. Worked towards it and now I have an addiction. I've been living life like a dream, like it's fiction. I've been doing things like I have no restrictions. I don't plan to stop, no I don't plan on quitting. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I will never give up, I will never give in. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I've been on a mission, I ain't never quitting. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I believe in free will. I make choices that lead to where I've been. I will never give up, I will never give in. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. Give me a minute, I need to test out my limits. I got descending to Guinness, I'm breaking records, I'm finished. I feel like I keep on winning. If I don't stop once a minute, I'm moving forward, I mentioned. But this is just the beginning. I've learned a lot of lessons, I've had a lot of blessings. My friends know I'm obsessive, they be chilling, I be stressing. But I don't second guess it, I'm loving every second. I see my life progressing, so I spend time investing.
Right, so the power side is all finished. And this is gonna just get attached to here, just because I'm working with a moon spark or anything. There's a bit of extra wire, so when you need to change the fuse or something like that, you just pull it out, do it, and then put it back in where it belongs. So that's this side is sorted, thank God. Now I've run the power through the, see, I've taped this all up, and now it sits on the, like, about 5 mil all the way around of tape. So that's definitely not gonna, cable not gonna get damaged. And if there is gonna be something damaged, it's gonna be the tape and that. So, and then it goes, runs here, runs along, through in and out, and then I'm gonna obviously cable tie this all together nicely, so all nice and snug. And the RCAs are gonna come up from the underneath and go above and go all the way down there, like so. So this is all goes there, and then we'll be working on the back, very end. So now mission is to, basically I'm gonna take this amp out, disconnect all these. I know exactly that these orange, green and orange, these are permanent live, and then black on the bottom there, all three, they're all grounds. So, and then what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to beep through which cables are for the subs, because I do not believe the factory bloody that wiring harness thing, so I'm gonna do it myself. And basically I don't need to go stereo, I can just pair all these up, and basically I'm gonna skin this part back down, and I'm just gonna install this converter probably somewhere here, so that the wire is attached to there, and remote is gonna run away, and it's all gonna be nice and lovely. So this is the plan of action right now. I'm gonna see if I can get this all on time lapse, because there is such a small space. I don't know, I might even, to be fair, I might remove this seat first. There's only a couple clips to remove off now, and I might be able to put the camera there, because battery is disconnected. I can actually, well, I might take the positive one off as well, just in case if it touches, so I just can't be bothered plugging my computer in and clearing the airbag cords. There might won't be one, but I just don't want them to stay on just in case. So I'm gonna pull the seat out, and then I will put the camera on there. We'll wire all that and run all the cables through where they need to go, and send this thing away. So, and by the look of it, I'm gonna have enough space in there for my small amplifier for the future, when I'm gonna be installing the two channel one for the tweeters, because I'm gonna be tapping into these wires for the tweeters, and the subwoofer is all in there. So, but when I get to, I'll basically wire everything up and I explain which colors are which for the sub, if that makes sense. So, right then, time lapse time it is.